Well, hello and welcome back. We are continuing our shortener, our URL shortener API series of tutorials and related questions. We're talking about the documentation, the Swagger, using Swagger with Flask RESTX, and using that to generate our documentation. Now, I sat around, let's just say I ran into a bit of a blocker. And the blocker was this post. And this is what we're going to focus on this time, is we're going to talk about really this thing, this call with the others. When we looked at them, am I running it? Yes, I'm running it. When we looked at the other calls, for example, the get. So the shorten get, it has a URL. So if we try it out, we could give it a URL code. I don't even know. Let me flip over to Postman real quick. And get. Oh. And so this is what I want for the URL. And if I come over here and give it this and execute, then it's going to run. This is the URL it sent across. This is the response, actually. I'm sorry, here it is. It came back, and I had given it some sort of bad URL was the URL, but there you go. So there is, from the shortened URL here, we get this. This is what the original one was. Now, if we change that number to like a 12, I don't know how many we have here. So that one was there. That was a nice long one. Actually, it happens to be the Swagger documentation. Now, the challenge becomes when we do the post, it required a form. And if you look back here, if you go to the post, sorry if this isn't, I don't know if I can blow this up real quick. Yeah, we can blow this up a little bit and so you can read it a little better. So for the post, is this the post? Oh, there we go, shorty post. Then within here, there was a body that we were sending it that was a form. Essentially, it was a form with a URL field. And then we give it a value. Normally, what we're seeing, like if we do the get, it was a query parameter string. So it was just something we were tacking on at the end. What I ran into and spent a good little time walking around circles on it was getting this to work so that I could treat this within the Swagger page as a form, which would be here. So if I want to shorten it now, and I'll show you this in a minute. So if I want to shorten, let me take this Chat OpenAI, this big Chat GPT thing. We'll put that there, execute it, and then it comes back and gives us, oh, this is something that said it cannot understand, so I just blew it up somewhere. Let's try this. Test.com, switch index.html. Let's give it that. Oh, and I ran into this again. Why did I run into this again? Because if I do it here, it works fine. Okay, so let's go back and look over here. So the key here is that you need to add an argument. I went back and forth quite a bit on this as far as how to get it, what its type is, all that kind of stuff. And when I started looking around, there was 15 different ways that this had issues. And basically finally ended up jumping over into Chat GPT. And I asked it, I said, hey, I said here, I want to document a Flask RESTX API that receives form variables. And so I do that. And if I go all the way down here, and then it's going to give me some answers. And this is one of those things using Chat GPT to help you through some stuff. So here we go. This one is a model. It sends a model across which I ended up having a lot of issues with that. And then this one, let's see. Here's a post. So that was expect user model. I want to do it with a, let me change that question a little bit. Document that receives a form variable. That's actually, it should be how to. Let's see what it gives us here. Let's do it this way. Whoop. With add argument. How to document that. Add argument. And here we go. This is the one we want, I believe. Yeah, so we have a required parser. So let's do expand on 4. So here we go. And this should hopefully give us what we need. So if we come into here and we look at this, let's make sure we got that. And so if we look, we have up here, oh, we don't have request parser. So then we can do that, which we're going to do. Let's do that here. And so this is just going to be the parser, I assume. Let's make sure that's right. Come in here. And then we should be okay. Let's see if this works. It's one of those things that it worked, and now that I'm looking at this, it is not, because it hates me. So let's do parser. Add argument. I do it that way. Now let's take a look at it. So let's go back out of here. Go back over here. And if we look at the post shorten, we're going to try it out. We're going to give it a URL. We'll just give it this URL. Execute. Browser or proxy center request that the server could not understand. Probably because it doesn't like it in the JSON. So let's go back here. Let's go back to our earlier how to. If we look all the way at the top, let's look at that real quick. Okay, so it does that. So if we do just that, but I think that's going to be a problem. Yeah, so that's the params. We don't want the params. We actually want it, because we had our params for a URL, but we don't want a param. We actually want a form. And there it is. Oh, maybe we can do it this way. Let's try that. So let's see. Here we do, whoops, we do that. And it's going to be URL. Enter the URL to the convert. And then within this, we're just going to do that. Okay, request form. Let's try that. Get. Let's try that. Let's see if it works. So it thinks it works there. And post. Try it out. Let's just do that. Execute it. Success. Okay, so this comes through and it gave us that. Now, let's see if we run post. And it works. Yay! We finally got it working. And it was all mostly to the help of Chat GPT, which is what I wanted to sort of throw in here. Besides the fact that we have our post now working. And so all of our others will work as well. And it was a pain in the butt to do that because it's a slightly different one. So again, let's just do like get hello. That doesn't even need any. If I try it out, boom, API is up. If I do, well, that one that was just a test one. So if we do get shorten and we give it, oh, let's try it out. And let's give it some value out of the, nope, that's the post. I don't want the post. I want the, don't save it, get, there. Send that across. This one comes through because it comes as a parameter, and boom, we get our address back. So there you go. A little bonus of we're really just focusing on documenting the post and using Chat GPT. We're going to come back. We will wrap this one up. We're going to talk about a few more things we can do, some ways to tweak our comments a little bit more, and wrap up this little mini Swagger series. So go out and have yourself a great day, and we will talk to you next time.
Well, hello, this is Rob with Developreneur, also known as Building Better Developers. Wanted to announce that we have school.developreneur.com. Feel free to check it out if you like any of this information, any of the content that we've sent, and you would like to see more. You can come out, you can enroll for free. We have free courses. We've got places for you to get better at just learning a technology, our how-tos. You can work on your business skills. We can help you with becoming a better developer, as in coding and things like that. A lot of the stuff you've seen on YouTube, we also have out at school.developreneur. We just have it in a little more of a educational format and a way for you to track your progress as you move forward becoming a better developer.